Hey guys, Holly Priestley here, Queen Bee of Honeycomb Coaching, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about how to use hashtags properly. So if you're posting on any sort of social media regularly, especially Instagram and Facebook, and a little bit on Twitter, then you should be using hashtags to reach a wider audience. Hashtags are kind of like going into Google and searching for something, only within a specific social media outlet. So when you're using these hashtags, make sure that you're using really relevant hashtags. That means that, like, if you're posting a recipe for a super delicious chicken sandwich, don't use hashtags like vegan or vegetarian, because people like me will go in and search for vegetarian recipes, and if we see something with chicken in it, we're going to be real confused, maybe a little bit offended, and we won't take the rest of your content seriously either. One thing that I recommend to almost all of my clients, depending on what kind of business you're in, of course, is to use location-specific hashtags. So if you're a personal trainer here in Denver, you want to use hashtag Denver Fitness or Denver Personal Trainer, or Colorado Personal Trainer, Colorado Fitness, or you could break it down into which neighborhoods you're in or which suburbs. Also, on most of these social media channels, you can check into a place. So you can use this if you're at a particular business or restaurant. You can also just tag the wider area as a whole to make sure that your content gets in front of other people who are in the same general geographic area as you are, which makes them more relevant clients for you. So when you hashtag, it's kind of like using a thesaurus to come up with different sorts of relevant terms. So if you're an interior designer, you might use interior design, architecture, home remodeling, kitchen remodeling, bathroom remodeling, whatever it is that you're doing, or other hashtags that relate more to your content. Creativity is key. Another thing to pay attention to when you're using hashtags is the popularity of the hashtags that you're using. So if you're on Instagram and you're hashtagging Denver interior designer, if you kind of let the hashtag autofill on Instagram, there will be a number next to it, and that number is how many times that hashtag has been used. So using very popular hashtags and less popular hashtags as a combo effect can have a very big impact on your business. You don't necessarily want to only be using hashtags that have been used hundreds of thousands of times, because those hashtags that are very popular get a lot more images posted about them, get a lot more content posted about them. So your image might show up at the very top for like a second, but then it'll get pushed down in the rankings fairly quickly. But posting hashtags that have more popularity mean that more people are searching for those things and might be able to find your content. If you're posting hashtags that have a much lower volume, they may be even more relevant, and that might be mo better for your business. I recommend kind of balancing them, using some hashtags that are rather big and using some hashtags that are a little bit smaller. If you can come up with a hashtag or a tagline just for your business, that would be great. So on Instagram, I use hashtag Buzzness Tips because I provide Buzzness Tips. I call them Buzzness Tips. They're business tips. But I created the hashtag for myself based off of the newsletters that I send out on Tuesday afternoons. These newsletters contain easily digestible, bite-sized business tips. So if you go on Instagram and search hashtag Buzzness Tips, you'll see anything that I've posted that has been tagged that way. My dog also has her own hashtag as well, and I'm the only one who uses that because her name is fairly unique. So anytime I want to look at pictures of my dog, I can just go to Instagram and type in her hashtag and see all of the pictures I've ever posted of her. So on the one hand, these really unique hashtags can have a business effect, like the Buzzness Tips, or they can have a personal effect, like my dog. So I hope these really brief intro tips into using hashtags have been helpful. If you have questions or want to brainstorm some hashtag uses for your particular business, drop me a line, let me know. If you're looking for one-on-one coaching to help grow your business, head on over to my website. And if you found this video useful, please do share it with your friends who own small businesses so that it might help them grow their social media following as well. Again, this is Holly Priestley, Queen Bee of Honeycomb Coaching. I hope you guys are having an excellent day, and let's connect soon.